Think about the world's most iconic brands, the ones that are instantly recognizable no matter where you see them. I'm sure a few companies have sprung to mind. You see, they don't just have logos, they have identities. To create that kind of marketing impact, brand consistency is your secret sauce. Canva is here to help with that, and that's what we're going to focus on in this session. Ready to boost your brand? Branding is more than just a logo or a set of colors. It's your calling card. It's how your customers recognize you and connect with your message. Whether it's social media, an email exchange, or your website, it's essential for your audience to see a familiar and cohesive brand identity. Canva's brand kit makes it easy to do just that. You might be wondering, what's in a brand kit? Time for a quick tour. Here's where you upload your logos. And here's where you lock in your brand colors. These are used across all designs to maintain a consistent look. Next are fonts for headings, subheads, and main text. The main text, or body, is read the most, so make sure it's legible. Then there's brand voice, where AI helps finesse your writing to match your brand style. You can also add brand-specific photos you want your team to have easy access to. At the bottom, you have graphics and icons. These icons are so cute. We recommend uploading SVG files here. SVGs are scalable vector graphics, meaning they won't lose quality no matter the size. Over here, we have brand templates, filled with brand-approved designs. These allow team members to select and customize templates without altering the original master version. Any updates to the master template are automatically applied to all copies created afterward. And finally, brand controls, to manage how your team uses brand elements. Basically, your brand kit is a one-stop shop for building a brand that everyone can use confidently. Literally, anyone could jump in and their designs would be perfectly on brand. Now, let's set one up from scratch. Start by selecting this and giving your new brand kit a name. Then you can begin uploading your logos. Choose SVG files for crisp, scalable designs. Next, define your brand colors. Your primary and secondary colors help shape your visual identity. Add them in by selecting from the palette here or entering your hex codes. Canva will save these as swatches for easy access in all your designs. Moving on to fonts. Pick a heading font that stands out and a body font that's clean and readable. Adjust sizes to align with your brand's style. Finally, add your brand voice. After all, branding isn't just visual, it's about how you sound too. If you have photos you want your team to access easily, add them here. The same goes for any graphics or icons you might have. Now, when I or anyone in my team is creating in the editor, we'll have easy access to all the parts that make up our brand. Having said that, marketers know that these parts are often moving parts. The good news is, once you update any brand bits in your brand kit, be it colors, logos, what have you, it will automatically update what your team has access to as well. So you know what they're working with is up to date and consistent with the brand. Your brand voice sets the tone for your messaging. If you don't have one yet, don't worry. Magic Write is here to help you define it. Open a new Canva doc and think about what you want your brand voice to communicate. For example, if you're a sustainable travel company, your key points might include friendly and approachable, confident, passionate about sustainability and adventure. Now, ask Magic Write for a little help expanding on your branding voice using these tonal traits. It's close but not quite right. We need a bit more warmth and empathy. So let's ask Magic Write to tweak it. Better. It's a bit long, but Magic Write can help us with that too. Once you're happy, add it to your brand voice by copying and pasting it into this field in your brand kit. Now you're all set to add some brand-approved sparkle to your writing. Here's an example of your brand voice in action. Select the text, hit Apply Brand Voice, and watch as it fine-tunes the copy to align with your brand. That's perfect. Now we can be confident that all the team will be writing in one unified style. That's brand voice. Simple to set up, but it's so powerful too. Want to fast-track your projects while keeping your whole team on brand? Well, brand templates are just what you need. Your team can make a copy and customize these templates without affecting the original. It saves time and keeps all your content consistent. Honestly, a foolproof way of working. Let's create a brand template for our travel brand. We'll start with an approved travel pitch deck. You'll want to lock key elements like the logo to ensure it stays in the same place and can't be changed. This can be selected but can't be moved, rotated, or deleted. Can you see the lock icon in the floating toolbar? Tap the lock and it will unlock and be editable again. For things like text and images, you'll want to partially lock them so users can edit the content but not the formatting or the position. Once you've nailed down these key branded elements, go to the Share menu and save it as a brand template, and this will automatically add it to your brand kit. Now your team can access it under the Brand Templates tab. Opening it creates a new copy so the master stays unchanged. As you can see, locked items can't be changed, while the partially locked images and text can't be moved, but they can still be edited. This will really help my team feel more confident about staying on brand. With Canva's brand controls, administrators can set permissions and restrictions to protect your brand's identity while empowering your team to create. Say you've just gone through a rebrand and you need to make sure the old colors don't slip through the cracks. Go to the brand kit, enable color restrictions, allowing team members to use only the new and approved brand colors. You can do the same with brand fonts. Or imagine you have a high-profile campaign coming up. You can set up an approval workflow to review designs before they're published. Select the correct approvers and then set the required approval conditions. Making it optional is a good way for your team to just check in with you to make sure they're on the right track, or you can make approval mandatory before publishing is available. Now you can rest easy knowing all assets will have a second set of eyes on them before going live. From a team member's perspective, BrandKit simplifies everything. Let's look at things from their point of view. Starting on the Canva homepage, they can choose a template from this section. One tap and they have their own copy to work with. Write a quick blurb about a flash sale on holiday packages and use brand voice to refine the tone to match the brand. Notice how the editor restricts colors and fonts to approved options. The image at the back is partially locked, so they can replace it with another approved photo from the brand kit. Now, any team member in Canva can stay consistent with the brand with minimal effort. Once the design is complete, send it for approval. As you just saw, you have everything you need right at your fingertips with Canva's brand kit. It streamlines the design process, empowering your whole team to create content that's polished, on brand, and ready to roll. Thanks for joining me. I can't wait to see what you create next.